every time I see Quinn Hughes, why does it look like he just took 3 back-to-back red-eye flights, got into a fight outside of a bar, and then went for morning skate, got bagged the entire time? Why is it every time I see him on camera, he looks like he's just ready to just pack it in?
He's probably dealing with the Vancouver women, to be honest with you.
God, man, like, it's unbelievable. Like, I just, maybe he's just a low-key guy, but he always just looks like he's been through the ringer.
I don't pay attention. I watch the goalies, man. I don't know nothing about the players. I saw the Amazon Prime where they buried him. They posted his address where everybody could know where he was living.
No, they didn't dox him.
Yeah.
Who did that?
In the Amazon Prime series. So if you didn't see him, and I'm not helping the problem by any means here, but in the Amazon Prime series, they had a shot out of his apartment. He opens up the blinds, and if you've been to Vancouver, you see that scenery. You know exactly where he is. It's in Falls Creek, right by the Olympic Village, right by the Cambie Street Bridge, looking at BC Place, looking at the Falls Creek waterway.
That's brutal.
And they posted that, and I'm thinking to myself, we just had Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Malkin, Sagan, Joe Burrow, all these guys get robbed this season, and now you're showing everybody where he lives.
Wow.
And unless there's 24/7 security, which hopefully there is, why did somebody from the Canucks, well, half of them are probably high, but why did you not see the video and say, let's not show people where he lives? Our best player. What a bunch of idiots.
No wonder he looks so stressed out.
I would be too.
That explains everything.
At least you're not Elias Pettersson, though.
You know what? I saw an interview with him past couple days, just talking about moving forward. I mean, he hasn't been overly productive. I think isn't there a goaltender that has more goals than him in the last month?
Yeah, Ilya Sorokin has more goals than Elias Pettersson in the month of February. That's tough. And Sorokin didn't even have a shot on net. He made a rebound save, and they buried it in empty net.
Wow.
That's
yeah,
tough.
man. I'll be honest with you. When you make big changes like that and you pick your horse in the race and he starts pulling up lame, that's not a good look. And I really hope he pulls it together, because I have a colleague who is he's actually from Port Moody. He's a huge Canucks fan, huge supporter, and he's already given up on the season. So, I mean, listen, if you're a Canucks fan, tell me I'm wrong.
Well, only one point out of the playoff spot.
Yeah, but like I said, and that's a great example. He's already given up. He's like, nah, season's done.
Wow, man, if you can get Demko healthy and just playing a couple games, I think that puts you over the edge.
I don't know. I think Demko's on the move.
You're fighting Calgary, who's got Dustin Wolf kicking, but the rest of the team stinks.
I know we're gonna talk about trades next week. Obviously, getting up to the deadline, but
Trade center special. Yep.
I think Demko's. I think he's on the move. I think he's already got his bags packed. I think he knows it.
I would love to see him move. You know, to be honest with you, I love the Jets because I'm born in Winnipeg. I love the city of Winnipeg. I want to see the Jets do well. I also love the Canucks because Vancouver's like a second home to me.
Yep.
I love that place. It's,
Yep.
it's Canada's best city, not like the dump in Toronto. And I'd love to see the Canucks make playoffs because the energy is great. But we want to see them do well, but not too well. Because if they win too many playoff rounds, there's a chance they might burn the city down again. And listen, I love spending time in English Bay. I love Falls Creek. I love downtown in that whole area. Beautiful spot. But last year at Game 7 with the Oilers, they had so many people in downtown. I was so scared that if they won that game, my apartment, which was downtown at the time, was going to get torched. I was so happy that they lost because I was scared.
Honestly, I think they learned their lesson, especially with all the facial recognition that the Vancouver City Police used to track down those people that were doing those things, and the way they got spanked after that. I mean like spanked by the law. Mm-hmm. I think everyone learned their lesson on that one.
Can I go off in the mainstream media just for a second? I saw a take.
Please.
I saw a take by the fake news media in Vancouver last week where they were talking about Thatcher Demko. He's on his way out. Nobody's going to give him a chance. The guy's injured too much. The juice is not worth the squeeze.
I literally just said the same thing, though.
The reason I bring this up, we're talking about a guy who was second in Vezina voting last year. If Connor Hellebuck is not born, he's the reigning Vezina winner. He was that good and didn't lose by too much to Hellebuck in the Vezina voting. And he has a couple injuries. I get it. But think about Bitcoin. You got to buy the dip. You don't want to buy it when it's $150,000 a coin. You want to buy it when it's $190,000 a coin.
Totally.
So get him in low. Get him in cheap.
I said it last month. I think the Oilers should make a go for him. Even just to have him. I mean, look, as much as name's escaping me. Back up for Edmonton.
Oh, Pickard.
Calvin Pickard.
Pixie. Winnipeg boy.
Yes, exactly. That's why I feel bad about forgetting his name.
Yep.
As much as I love him and I think he's great, if you have Thatcher Demko in the wings, the second, and it'll happen early, the second that you see Skinner kind of going, Demko in there, confidence. through the roof.
I put some money on that. If you can get Demko in the cage for the Oilers kicking, and we were just talking about today, they traded for two forwards, for, Trent Frederick and Max Jones.
What are you doing? Like literally the only thing you needed outside of goaltending, truthfully, Edmonton Oilers.
If you enjoyed what you just saw, we do new clips every single day, twice a day on the Clips channel. You see clips right here. And beside Dave's crotch, we have a full-length show every single Sunday, right by my hand.
Click right here.